Hey guys, Fog here, and welcome to another FIFA 21 SBC video. An early video for today, guys. Of course, Icon Subs 2 will be coming at 6 PM today as well. We're not too sure whether Prime Icon Moments will come. I myself think that will probably come next Friday, because if that was coming, we probably would have heard more news and like you know, in the loading screens and whatever, maybe those coming. But EA have given us the Bundesliga Player of the Month for January, Andre Silva of Eintracht Frankfurt. And aside from his pace, which is only at 82, the rest of the cards on base stats doesn't look too bad at all. He's only got one segment as well, so we'll have a look at what that requires to get himself an 87 rated card as well. Maybe with like an 82 rated squad to be able to complete, it might worth be doing just to get like an 87 rated card for fodder in towards other SBCs later down the road. So that's what I'm hoping. That's going to be cheap. It will be an 83 rated squad with a team of the week and very high chemistry. That's going to come in at probably... with all that chemistry, probably around 30 to 40,000 coins. Which, of course, there are a few upgrade packs still available in the game as well. Like the 81 plus upgrade pack is still there, I think, till like 6 PM or whatever. So you can, you know, get use from that to be able to go and complete them. But actually, how is the card to be able to use in general? Well, 4-star skimmers is nice. Only a 3-star weak force, which obviously isn't great. Not the best work rate as well at a medium. His in-game stats, his acceleration is actually really good. He just lets himself down in his sprint speed. His finishing and positioning and shot power are all very good. His volleys and penalties are also fantastic, but his long shots are terrible. His passing, to be fair as well, vision and short passing is great. His curve isn't too bad either, so he worked pretty well in like a two-man striker formation. Dribbling is all very nicely well-rounded, you know, ball control, reactions, dribbling in the very nice high 80s. Agility is okay. Composure at 84 is slightly on the lower side now for an attacker at this stage of the game, but still not terrible. The 80 balance obviously isn't fantastic. 81 strength and 83 aggression as well. 93 really good jumping and heading accuracy. What was his height? 6 foot. With 93 jumping and 93 heading accuracy, could make him a pretty interesting target man striker, and one decent trait in the outside foot shot. It's listen, it's a card that probably isn't like the meta for this stage of the game. Let's be quite honest with that. I mean, if we have a look now at just Bundesliga strikers in general, of course, Lewandowski does spring to mind. There was the centre forward card, but you'd obviously play him as a striker. Thorgan Hazard foot freeze card as well that we'll have a look at. You know, we'll just compare him to like other Bundesliga strikers in general. And of course, the Bundesliga has been a much better lead than compared to previous years. Of course, there are already a lot of good strikers available. You know, for example, Haaland there as well, who might be getting the man of the match tonight. We'll have to wait and see. There's the Reina card that you can earn for free. That has 2 more dribbling, and obviously you have to work quite a bit to be able to get this 87 card, but at the end of the day, this Reina card is free to be able to get. Same physicality, much better passing. Okay, slightly less on the shooting, but I would be fine to have the 2 less shooting to give myself the 9 more pace, which is really, really crucial. Having 2 more dribbling as well, you know, flair trait as well, which is obviously pretty nice. He's 4-star 4, so he's got a better work rate as well. He's just a better all-round card, and obviously, yes, you know, you have to put in quite a bit of effort to be able to get this card, but at the end of the day, he's a free card, and also with the fact that he's Brazilian and plays for one of the bigger clubs as well in the Bundesliga in Borussia Dortmund, means that he's just easier to link into teams than what this Andre Silva card is. This Andre Silva card, don't get me wrong, you can obviously link him into a team relatively easy, but you probably are more going to have to stay focused with a Bundesliga team than what you would be if you went with like a Reina card or like a Haaland or something like that. And what was this? This was also another player of the month. This was for Kramaric, who actually has insane dribbling, but obviously terrible in terms of pace. This player card was storyline. I don't know if that's a storyline for this month or for last month, I'm not too sure. But again, it's a card that pretty much is, well, very similar to Andre Silva. You know, in some areas is better, and some areas is obviously worse. And actually, that Thorgan Hazard card was actually positioned as a striker, not as a centre forward. And you know, he's already a great striker within this game as well. Plays really, really well in game. I already have him in my club. You know, but there's the Berbu Road to the final card as well. Who I know that Hoffenheim ended up drawing last night, but they got the 3 away goals. They will likely go through, and he would go to an 85 rated, and he'll be absolutely insane. So there are a lot of better strikers in the Bundesliga than this Andre Silva cards. I think that if you can obviously do them for free and then maybe use them for like objectives, maybe for icon swaps, I can see if you don't have a Bundesliga striker and you can't be bothered having to work towards this Reina card, you maybe can't afford one of the better Haaland cards, you can't afford maybe the foot freeze hazard, then maybe Andre Silva could be good in that. He probably will be useful in being able to complete some of those icon swaps come 6 p.m. today, and then obviously once you complete those objectives, you can then toss him into an SBC. Is a big 87 rated, so I can kind of understand people doing this SBC for the objective reasons, but should you be doing him to put it, unless you're a massive fan of him, should you be doing him to put into your like starting 11 for your main team? No, you shouldn't. This card should strictly be used as a card to be able to help complete objectives. And then being thrown into an SBC later down the road, maybe like an icon SBC or maybe just like a set another player SBC that you really, really want. You can use them as a big 87 rated card. So that's all I have to say, guys, on this SBC. I will also be back later on tonight with all the icon swaps, giving you guys a video maybe how best to spend your tokens and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.